Now, I like having a cross rim, just like anybody else. It's a cool thought. But with great power comes great responsibilities, they say, right? And some minor problems come along the way. So, like, in my particular case, these valve covers have this lip right here, right? You see that lip right there? And it causes it not to seal all the way. And I can't find any thick valve cover gaskets that I can get quick. And I already have it set. So I'm just gonna pull these off and double gasket them. Which, you know, driver's side, it'll be easy to get that off, right? But this being an AC car, the blower motor and all that, located right here. So you can't even get the valve cover off the rocker arms. You can't even get it over it without taking this blower motor off. See how tight of a fit that is? So I'm gonna have to take this valve cover. To get this valve cover off, I'm gonna have to take the blower motor off, or I might can take the alternator off and get enough slip-on room, but I still don't think the alternator is gonna give me enough room. And like these junk Chinese lines, they like to keep leaking. I think I finally got them to quit, but it took about 4 days of just having to tighten them and take them back off, tighten them and take them back off. But I think finally we're getting somewhere. Okay, so I got the driver's side off, no problems, as I had figured. Took the alternator off, and I just barely can't get it off. So, I'm just going to take my old stock Victors and get into the good stuff here. The old stock Victor gaskets, and I'm just going to try and fish it in there on that side. Because I really don't want to take that blower motor off. Let's see if we can get it done. Well, still ain't got the driver's side on, but luckily, taking that alternator off did give me enough room where I could get my hand back there to get that, or I could at least feel it, because they won't kind of bend, but I got them where they seal good. It was a job getting them on, and I couldn't have done it without this little swivel extension, but got that side on. Now let's get the other side on. And debating on maybe going ahead and throwing my AC compressor on. I don't know yet. So I don't want these to be leaking again. I may have to pull the whole AC compressor and alternator off. I guess we'll see about that. But Victor gaskets are so old they actually shrank a little bit. So I just, kind of stretch them. But luckily, I got it done even in this tight space. It just took a little bit of time. But still better than taking that dang blower motor back off and having to put it back on. Alright, let me get this other side on. A feller also likes to stay refreshed while working. Not sure if any of y'all's ever tried these, but they're pretty good. I just wouldn't suggest going and getting one from the factory because, well, they're made in Michigan. So, might get shot going down there. I don't know. Alright, so I got it double gasketed. Seems like it's going to do better now. It don't seem to be leaking so far. So I might go ahead and throw my alternator and AC stuff back on there. That way I ain't got to fool with it. I just didn't want to put it on there. It's going to leak old. Well, it's been about a week. I have had this done. I got the AC compressor on and the alternator. And I probably won't charge that and hook it up until the spring. But mainly what I've been doing in this meantime, I had to make this plate right here and put a heater nipple in it, which I just welded it on there because this is some thick steel. And that way I had to route that to my heater cord, that way my heat would work, because it's gotta have water coming in and out. But now that I got all that crap fixed, I'm have to figure out what's the deal with my voltage regulator, because it's wanting to put out 16 volts at the battery. Overcharging. I oiled it up, so maybe that'll fix it, maybe it won't. I guess we'll see. We'll then get up and fix the problem. So our charging issues fixed, so I guess we'll just have to daily drive it and see how any more problems occur. Well, thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to, and y'all have a good one.